baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. J.D. Martinez, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Jay Happ gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres has it, and there's one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Digging in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And that one stayed up a little high. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. The 3-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0 home. Line towards center field. Hicks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, comes in with 6 hits in 35 ABs. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Moreland is off of first with 2 away. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Sent toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Drew Pomerantz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Drew Pomerantz, better known for that big overhand curveball that he has. A good fastball, not a great fastball. 91 to 93. Curveball is his best pitch. He will mix in an occasional changeup.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Hey.
3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Hard hit ball to short. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined, and an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs, and when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games. A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he has 9 base hits in 26 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Holt sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. This one for the shortstop Gregorius. On to first, and Happ's rolling now. 2 away. Here's Brock Holt now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's just 2 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Boston. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hoping to start this series a little better than the one he finished last time. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And he lays off there 1-0. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's really struggled. 1 for 15. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
outside half, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Stanton leads off second with nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
0-1 count, and the pitch down the first baseline. Ready with the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Moreland is there. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
The 0-1 on its way. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Neil Walker would be next. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So stepping in, Neil Walker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. On the move is Martinez. And that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Missed with a slider. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Bradley runs. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, but they're up 1-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he has been, pardon the cliche, en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Popped high in the air. Devers waits on it. 1 down. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Gardner brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Gardner, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. So So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Nunez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those. Now meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
It's not an easy thing to do when you have a guy that can run, but this catcher has a plus arm and guns this runner down at third base.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting. Left fielder. Brock.
Into the box, Brock Holt, runner in scoring position with Sir John. From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that one just missed outside.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. To short. Bogarts has it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A ball and a strike now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Down the third baseline. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And a relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 42 on the season as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw into second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking two right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Sonny Gray will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez as he rips it on the ground to second. Torres scoops it up, and how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-0 Boston. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Zero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. The 1-1 home. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Sanchez. Home run number 42 on the season, and the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Walker hits a little over the 270 mark. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Three and 0 now. Gleyber Torres waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Soft liner to the right side. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Walker over at second. Torres on at first with nobody out. One and 1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
His pitch count.
The 2-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bradley on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Shoots this one over to first. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Skied into straightaway right. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 3. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 2-2. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Just hung in there on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Brock Holt will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Gray ready with the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Holt leads off first with one away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Red Sox on top, 4-3. Brian Johnson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, Brian Johnson.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Stanton on his way up to second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Aaron Hicks.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Gloved by Bogarts, and that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding in, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Missed with a slider. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
batter, catcher, Gary.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone. So if
this ball gets down, let's see if they try to score. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI, and it ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his third RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now 6-4.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 6-4. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 4 for 14.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And that misses 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate. There's
a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit back up the middle. Torres brings it in. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2 out, nobody on. There's a good breaking ball down on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
In the dirt, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. 2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
3-1 to Martinez. Xander Bogaerts would be next. Moreland on third with 2 out. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Gray sets. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Torres is calling for it. And the inning is over. Red Sox lead. Brandon Workman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a double play victim last time around. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Gregorius at second. Hicks on at first with two down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 6-4. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
David Robertson.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's only 2 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Walker has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Yankees hold the advantage here in the 8th inning over the dreaded Red Sox as you get a look at our line score here from the stadium. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Two pitch is fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Robertson's ready. First pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 6-4. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Singled homer run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Neil Walker.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Runner goes for second. No balls and a strike to count. Walker, base runner at first with 1 out. And him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
0-2, here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ground is short. Could this be 2? Kinsler for 1. On to first, and they turn another one. Their 4th of the afternoon, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. They still lead it 6-4. So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Torres calls for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
6-4 the outcome today. The Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sonny Gray wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 40th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.